Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. And he's in on goal. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Been taken short. In comes the cross. Draxler. Manchester United can counter promptly here. Oh, great ball! Sissoko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United have been in fine form in front of goal. They've not failed to score in any of their last 5 games. Great hit! A sudden chance to counter. Witsel, in with a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That pass has been well intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foot in. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
And here's Hulk, played out towards the right wing. Promising cross, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Now it's Hulk. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mazraoui. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sema. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Witsel. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good spread. Up to meet it! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And here's Hulk. There's Rawi. Threads one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Another throw-in. Back in one, and a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Zirkzee. Witsel. Shot could... has a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester United come in, having established that lead. Again, where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he'll shoot here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aim forwards. No, again there's no way through. And it's Draxler.
Hulk really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sema. Draxler. He's got away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looks to bypass the midfield. Nicked it back promptly. Manchester United won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. Done delicately.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Gets his pass away. Oh, good ball. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. That could spell trouble. And he's managed to get free. And Hulk! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And the finishing line very much in sight now. Manchester United are looking odds-on now to extend their impressive run of form with yet another win. And here's Hulk. That's a nicely measured pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
This is what good chemistry is.
Goes in for the header! He should have put that one away. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Looking for the runner. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Hulk.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lucas Vasquez with the foul. Yeah, looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Witsel has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. That has been knocked clear. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Massive lead! And that is the last effort of the game. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. And it looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
As you can see, we've already started here. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. A game this so far beyond the ordinary.
Morata, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chance to straight hit! So, a breakthrough already. And he's found a way past Morata!
It's off target and by quite a way. Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Over to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Now it's Belotti. And it's Bonaventura. Now it's Morata. Manchester United have been in fine form in front of goal. They've not failed to score in any of their last... There's the shot! Oh, that's well spotted.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pablo Sarabia. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shaw delivers.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's Belotti. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. He's having a good look here. Bonaventura! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And here's Morata. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that's been won straight back. Perjalan. Looking for options for movement. It's one! Pablo Sarabia! Oh, that's just stunning! Szczesny, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Half-time whistle goes. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Gently done. And it's been taken straight back. referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Moved on forwards. Brilliantly cut out. It's a good foot in there. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Perjalan.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Shaw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lucas Vasquez gets it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Bonaventura with the foul. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pablo Sarabia. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Nicked it back promptly. He's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And it's played into the middle.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bonaventura! Taken with style!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capture.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Vrancic. And it's Pablo Sarabia, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bellotti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely intercepted. There will be 4 extra minutes. Doku. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Ruben Dias. Foot in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The build-up has been a little slower than usual, perhaps a few traffic issues along the way that we haven't been made aware of, but we're glad to confirm that there is no longer any further problem. The crowd have come well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two, and the noise generated, as well as the appetite for this game, is absolutely at peak. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Mkhitaryan. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Menu. Ugarte. Now Bonaventura. Mkhitaryan. Threads one in. It's a throw-in. Bonaventura up to meet it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Back on the ball again. Forward it goes.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
It's a decent-looking cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Moved on forwards. Manchester United are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Vardy. That's a nicely measured putt. Morata! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Fiddles it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
Chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Gently done. Over to the left. That's tidy, and he's managed to get free. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he has been fouled there. And Chesney pulls off a sensational save. He expected better, and so did he. Tries to dink it in, and that could set him on his way. And it's a chance to finish. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Menu. Here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Now Bugatti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Matip. And here's Vardy. Back into the middle. No question, that's a foul. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Mkhitaryan. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Turns back here, probably the best option. Still just a single goal between the sides. That is played back to front. Vardy. Mkhitaryan. Picked out brilliantly. Lucas Vazquez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's a throw-in. Bonaventura. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
they're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Played out towards the right wing. And it's Morata. Chambers. Early ball out from the back. Defending was strong and firm. Matip. Now Menu. Ugarte. Bonaventura.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There's the crossfield ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card. Tempers are flaring, the referee really needs to get a grip again. Keeper's dealt with that. Nice bit of trickery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's Redmond.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Made out to the left flank. And it's Shaw. Mkhitaryan. He's going to be disappointed with that. So that's it. It is all over. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Surely a foul, free kick. He's trying the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great leap! Who will be livid with himself?
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ugarte. Otamendi. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Awani has given away a free kick. Menu. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking for options for movement. Now the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. In into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Manchester United can counter promptly here.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Driven forward. Bonaventura. That's been cut out, well played. Menu. And it's played forward. Vardy has been caught there, it's a foul. Bonaventura considers his options. This is a great chance to take a lead. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Morata. Bonaventura. Could move up a gear here. Bukatari. Now it's Morata. It's run loose here. It's a great ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And that has been clubbed away. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. Opts for safety. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great run on the overlap here. And he's got his cross in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make. There's the shot! No mistake! And the lead lost, no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
Real chance! He's delivered all right! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so...
There's the whistle for half-time. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. He's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, good spread. He's through here. Now it's Awaniyi. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? He's gone for it! It's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! What remarkable powers of recovery! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now there's the hit! Surely this time! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Menu. Vardy. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's managed to get free. Now the finish! Taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
That's going to go a long way. Good spot, he's seen the run. Has a goal! He'll try to keep this alive. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lucas Vasquez did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Climbs up big! Oh, not the best of headers. Forward it goes, calmly anticipates. Aim forwards. Now it's Morata.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Great ball if he can get there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cross comes in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. It's a pretty loose pass. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Interesting ball. Into the middle. Heads it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Wood clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shoots! Mkhitaryan. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is so terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor possibly to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concerns for the strengths of the other, as well as the plots, the dynamics of this fixture, all thrown in to a fascinating mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Already we're underway here. Godfrey Manchester United are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They have scored in 5 games running. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Nketiah is onto it in a flash. Mkhitaryan. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Payet. Closing in on goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Hulk. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United suffered a frustrating loss last time, from which the boss is hoping for a reaction. Payet. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising. Payet! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Now it's Hulk. Belotti. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Belotti. Threads one in. Lerma. Looking to break at pace. Forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Witsel. And here's Hulk. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Hit into the middle. And now the breakaway. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Just eases him off the ball. Over it comes.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Back in once more. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Morata. Nasraoui. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kamada. Lerma. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking for the runner. Shape! Sticks it away! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Payet. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bellotti! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Well, they've got it again. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Looking here to chip it through. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mkhitaryan. Forward it goes. Now it's Morata. And the shot! He scores!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we just witnessed it.
Morata more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Pelotti.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kamada. Kamada! No, he's not getting his way this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chooses to go back. Well read. Danger is averted. Danilo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's run loose here. Godfrey could try cutting inside here. Menu. He's gone direct here. The pass is intercepted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now this could be a chance. And he can clear it away. And time is up. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Manchester United are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager.
And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Timber. Manchester United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Tomiyasu, a lot of space ahead of him. Oh, important interception. And it's Vardy. And he's on, and Vardy! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Vardy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Thinks one through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pinches it off him. Now that's well seen too. Tomiyasu. Arsenal come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Zirkzee. Now it's Vardy. Gets his pass away. Mkhitaryan. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Timber. Just eases him off the ball. Bonaventura looking for options for move. Vardy! Vardy made a good run there. What a throw in. There's a sharp little ball here. Promising cross. And it's Bonaventura. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That looks a good... Can he finish? He wasn't that far away.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Perjalan Santos. it's been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. And we are up to the break.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
And engrossing, and a shot! And out to safety. Manchester United clung on for the 3 points in their last game. Positive results though, build momentum. Forwards and with intent. Trossard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Shifted upfield. Tomiyasu. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Havertz is herring after that one. Timber. Here's the return pass. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Havertz. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that shot a goal! In for the pieces! Mkhitaryan do have a chance to counter here. Vardy. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Tomiyasu. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And here's Morata. There's the... Hits it first time! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gets good distance on it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United grab the equal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Trust. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. Rapidly approaching the end. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Sure.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Vardy is flagged offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Trossard. He's found a way past. Now it's Havertz.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Saka! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's it. While all observers are agreed on this, it is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So this is where we're up to in the quarterfinals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
Real chance! And he's managed to get rid. Odegaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Menu. And here's Vardy. Morata. Gets good distance on it. And it's Bonaventura. And here's Morata. Cleared without complication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Odegaard. Havertz. Forwards and with intent. Morata providing an outlet on that flank. It's Morata! And again the keeper stands strong.
Morata clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Now there's a fine ball.
Oh, it's
come loose. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bonaventura. Oh, that's a key interception. Odegaard.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Forward it goes. Bonaventura. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Proves too strong. Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
And a header! Tries to get it clear. In again. Clears it away. Now it's Havertz. Pinches it off him. Always onto this, and it's Vardy. He's got chance! And that has fair finished.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Odegaard. Well played. Has knocked out the danger. Clearly not happy with that. Tomiyasu. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Manchester United can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Saka, looking for the runner. Pass is intercepted. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bonaventura, and here's Morata. Morata! And he's found the net! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Manchester United, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that has put paid to that. And it's Vardy. The pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Havertz. Havertz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's in a good position here. Well, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Ugarte. Morata being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's not...
It's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ugarte. Decent hit! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Arsenal making another change here. Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Morata now looking to orchestrate. It's Bonaventura! Well, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And here's Morata. And he's straight offside. Almost nothing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Odegaard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Bonaventura. He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Bonaventura was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's found the way through. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Been one straight back, and it's played forward.